There's no doubt about it that a hunched upper back, or what we call a thoracic kyphosis, is the most common abnormality of posture for the upper back, and can cause all sorts of symptoms. And it really goes back to posture again, and that imaginary line of the centre of gravity passing down through the bottom, and how the head is carried at the top. So here it is, the line of gravity, with equal amounts of weight of the body borne fore and aft of that central line of gravity. Now you can see what happens here with the head when the upper back is hunched, how it's carried much more forward. And as we see here, that this very heavy head, where no longer is the centre of gravity passing dead centre through the ear with equal amounts of this 5 to 6 kilo head weight, fore and aft of that line of gravity, with the head in front, it can weigh up to 40 kilos. Now this has tremendous ramifications for how hard working the muscles of your thoracic spine have to be, which was why a hunched upper back is a painful upper back, because the muscles all the time here, these long erector spinae muscles working around the convexity of your thoracic spine, are working like horses' reins, trying to pull this head back. And of course that overactivity of your erector spinae, compressing everything here, making things uncomfortable, squeezing fluid out of the discs. And you can get all sorts of symptoms from a thoracic kyphosis, a hunched upper back. You can get neck pain. What tends to happen is that because the head is thrust forward, these muscles under the cap of the skull at the back here are working overtime. All the facet joints either side are being scrunched down. You can get all sorts of symptoms such as headaches, but you can get thoracic pain. You can also get shoulder pain, because the shoulder, the ball of the socket, the ball of your humerus is carried too far forward on the front of the socket. So you tend to get rub of the shoulder there, and that too worsens over time. But perhaps the most common sequel to a hunched upper back is the disability of the ribs to key into the spine easily. And here you see a nice graphic of the head coming round, the rib coming round like a cable round a barrel, keying into the side of each thoracic vertebrae. In many places here, straddling the disc, not shown, but also connecting here and here on the way round. So the rib head is what we call very heavily invested. And if it's a difficult union because you're hunched, then you start to lose mobility of your ribs. So there are direct health consequences of that, fundamental problems with gaseous exchange, getting oxygen in, getting waste product out, so that your health at a very basic level starts to be eroded when your ribs aren't working properly. So you'll see in the exercises to follow how important it is to try and get your thoracic spine straighter. This is where the back block comes into its own, but there are other fantastic exercises that you will also follow.